In the shadows of the medieval world, a secretive order rose to power, shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Picture this: knights in gleaming armor, sworn to protect the Holy Land and uphold the values of chivalry. But beneath their noble facade lay a web of secrets, power struggles, and untold riches. What drove these men to such extremes? Did they truly safeguard sacred relics, or was their quest for power the real treasure? As we peel back the layers of history, we'll encounter whispers of hidden knowledge and clandestine rituals, leading to questions that have puzzled historians for centuries. How did the Templars rise to immense wealth and influence, only to face a sudden and dramatic downfall? And what happened to their legendary treasures, lost to the annals of time? Stay with us as we navigate the labyrinth of the past, exploring the rise and fall of the Knights Templar. With each revelation, we'll unveil the truth behind their enigmatic legacy. Prepare to rethink everything you thought you knew about these legendary warriors. Are you ready to uncover the secrets that history has kept hidden for so long? Origin and formation of the Knights Templar. In the early 12th century, a wave of fervent religious devotion swept through Europe, fueled by the Crusades and the desire to reclaim the Holy Land. It was within this context that the Knights Templar were founded in 1119 by Hugues de Payens, a French knight. His mission was noble: to protect Christian pilgrims traveling to Jerusalem who faced numerous dangers from hostile forces. This was a time when the roads to the Holy City were fraught with peril, and the need for security was paramount. Hugues de Payens and a small group of knights dedicated themselves to this cause, initially living a monastic life of poverty and prayer. Their commitment caught the attention of influential figures in the Christian community, including King Baldwin II of Jerusalem. Recognizing the importance of their mission, Baldwin granted them quarters in the Temple of Solomon, which became a symbol of their vow to protect the faith and its followers. The Knights Templar soon garnered the support of the Catholic Church, a crucial development for their legitimacy. In 1129, the order received papal approval through a bull issued by Pope Honorius II. This document not only recognized the Templars as an official religious order, but also laid down specific rules governing their conduct. The endorsement by the Church solidified their status and attracted more knights to join their ranks, eager to serve both God and their fellow Christians. As the Templars grew in number, so too did their influence. Their unique combination of military prowess and religious devotion positioned them as key players in the ongoing Crusades. They became known for their distinctive white mantles adorned with a red cross, a symbol that would become synonymous with their dedication and valor in battle. The early years of the Knights Templar were marked by a fervent mission to safeguard the faith, but they were also laying the groundwork for what would evolve into one of the most powerful and wealthy military orders of the medieval era. Their origins were steeped in religious zeal, and this foundation would shape their activities for years to come. There would be approval and support from the Catholic Church. The Knights Templars' relationship with the Catholic Church was pivotal to their establishment and growth. Following their foundation, the Church recognized the unique role that the Templars could play in the Crusades. This recognition culminated in the Papal Bull of 1129, which not only affirmed their mission, but also provided them with a set of rules and guidelines for their conduct. The Church's endorsement was a powerful tool, granting them a level of authority that many other military and religious orders did not possess. This approval allowed the Templars to operate under a spiritual framework that emphasized their commitment to God. They took vows of chastity, poverty, and obedience, which were central to their identity as both knights and monks. This duality set them apart from other warrior groups of the time and appealed to many who sought a meaningful way to serve both their faith and their king. Furthermore, the Church provided the Templars with resources and protection, which were crucial in the volatile political landscape of the Holy Land. As they embarked on military campaigns, the backing of the church not only legitimized their actions, but also attracted donations and support from wealthy nobles eager to participate in the holy cause. This influx of resources helped the Templars expand their operations across Europe and the Middle East. The support from the Catholic Church also facilitated the establishment of a network of Templar commanderies, which served as both military outposts and centers for financial operations. These locations became essential in managing the Order's growing wealth and influence. As Templars gained land and properties, they established a reputation for discipline and valor, reinforcing the Church's decision to support them. In essence, the partnership between the Knights Templar and the Catholic Church created a foundation of power that would allow the Order to flourish. It was a relationship built on mutual benefit. The Church found reliable defenders of the faith, while the Templars gained the legitimacy and resources necessary to expand their reach and influence. Wealth and power of the Templars. The Knights Templar quickly became one of the wealthiest and most powerful military orders of the medieval period. They established an extensive network of properties and castles across Europe and the Holy Land. This network was not merely for show, it served practical purposes, including providing safe havens for pilgrims and soldiers alike. Each Templar castle became a stronghold, fortified against attacks, while also functioning as a hub for their financial activities. As they expanded, their influence grew, making them a formidable presence in both military and economic arenas. In addition to their physical assets, the Templars innovated financial practices that were revolutionary for their time. They developed early banking systems, allowing people to deposit money for safekeeping and facilitating the transfer of funds across regions. This banking aspect was particularly useful for pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land, as they could deposit money in their home country and withdraw it in Jerusalem. This not only generated income for the Templars, but also solidified their role as financial intermediaries in the medieval economy. The wealth and power of the Templars were further amplified through their involvement in the Crusades. As they provided protection and support for Christian armies, they gained significant political influence in Europe. Their participation in these military campaigns often secured them land and resources, which they then used to bolster their already vast holdings. This intertwining of military and economic power made them a key player in the politics of the time, as kings and nobles sought their support and protection. Moreover, the Templars' growing influence didn't go unnoticed. They forged alliances with powerful monarchs and were often granted privileges that set them apart from other religious orders. Their unique status allowed them to operate with a degree of autonomy, giving them the freedom to manage their affairs without constant oversight from the church or local authorities. This independence contributed to their rapid accumulation of wealth and their ability to wield political power. Despite their noble intentions of protecting pilgrims and supporting the church, this wealth and power inevitably led to envy and suspicion. Many viewed the Templars as a threat to the established order, leading to growing tensions. Their financial prowess and military might transformed them into a double-edged sword, as their success began to attract the ire of those who felt overshadowed by their influence. Thus, the very attributes that contributed to their rise would later play a significant role in their downfall. Accusations and fall of the Templars. The early 14th century marked a turbulent period for the Knights Templar, characterized by a series of grave accusations that would ultimately lead to their downfall. One of the primary charges against them was heresy. This label was particularly damaging during a time when the Church wielded immense power, and any deviation from accepted doctrine was met with severe consequences. Rumors circulated that the Templars engaged in secret rituals that contradicted Christian beliefs, leading to widespread public suspicion and fear. The combination of their wealth, and the aura of secrecy surrounding their practices made them easy targets for such allegations. In addition to heresy, accusations of corruption and moral decay plagued the Templars. Critics claimed that the order had strayed from its original mission of protecting pilgrims and had become excessively focused on wealth and power. This shift in priorities was perceived as a betrayal of their vows, and many began to view the Templars not as noble knights, but as greedy opportunists exploiting their religious status. The growing discontent among various factions, including rival knights and local lords, fueled the desire to dismantle the order and seize their assets. A key player in the Templars' persecution was King Philip IV of France, who had significant financial interests in the order. As France struggled with debt, Philip saw an opportunity to eliminate a powerful rival and reclaim Templar wealth for the crown. He orchestrated a series of raids on Templar properties, arresting members of the order and seizing their assets. The king's motivations were not merely financial. He aimed to consolidate power and eliminate a potential threat to his reign. This calculated strategy marked a turning point in the Templars' history, as they found themselves ensnared in a political web. Pope Clement V, who was closely allied with Philip IV, played a critical role in the eventual dissolution of the Templar order. Under pressure from the king, the Pope issued a series of directives that facilitated the arrest and trial of Templars. The papacy's involvement lent a veneer of legitimacy to the accusations and helped to sway public opinion against the order. In 1312, Clement V officially dissolved the Knights Templar, stripping them of their power and influence. This papal decree was not only a devastating blow to the Templars, but also a reflection of the intricate relationship between church and state during this period. The fall of the Knights Templar was not just a loss of power, it also marked the end of an era. The once mighty order, which had defended Christians in the Holy Land and amassed great wealth, crumbled under the weight of political maneuvering and scandal. Their legacy, however, would not fade away completely. Instead, it would evolve into a complex tapestry of myths and legends that continue to captivate imaginations to this day. The dramatic rise and fall of the Templars serve as a cautionary tale about the interplay of power, faith, and human ambition. As we unravel the enigmatic tapestry of the Knights Templar, it's essential to remember that their legacy extends far beyond the battlefields and stone walls. These medieval warriors were not just defenders of faith, but pioneers in banking, architecture, and international diplomacy. Can you imagine a world where a single order facilitated trade across continents, shaping the very foundations of modern finance? But what really happened to the Templars? Were they truly extinguished, or did they find a way to survive in the shadows? The whispers of secret societies and hidden treasures continue to captivate our imagination. What secrets might still be buried from that era, waiting to be uncovered? And consider this: how do the ideals of the Templars resonate with today's world? Their principles of brotherhood, courage, and sacrifice echo in various forms across cultures and time. What lessons can we draw from their rise and fall? As we close this chapter of history, we invite you to dig deeper. What do you think about the myths surrounding the Templars? Could there be a kernel of truth in every legend? Join the conversation in the comments below, and let's explore these timeless mysteries together.